Hello, Virgos, Sun, Moon, Rising, Jupiter in the North Node. It's your girl of Phoenix Rose, and I'm back to you with a message for the sign of Virgos. So, Virgos, when I was shuffling, I received the message of take your time with me. In regards to the sign of Virgo, this is very, very significant. Take your time with me. Virgos rarely ever just jump into anything. Virgos are the sign of people who are very analytical, people who are observing or observers, and maybe even the best overthinkers are Virgos. So when I see the sign, take your time with me, this could definitely be in regards to a relationship. It can be in regards to work. It can even be in regards to spirituality, um, which I'm getting because I feel like it's a message for spirit for you in regards to taking your time with you, your life's journey, your path. So I'm getting a couple of different storylines. Take it whichever resonates with you. I do see a female with a strong male's energy in her aura, and I feel like this man is kind of pulling all the ropes, pulling all the stops, and it doesn't mean that you're not interested in who this person is or developing a relationship with this person. But at this time, you just want things to progress naturally. You're not for all the theatrics of the romance and shebang. You're very, very clear on the fact that you don't want things to be considered love bombing, but you would like them to progress very much naturally. Take your time with me. I'm also seeing in regards to work a situation um, where somebody is just being thrown into this company. Somebody is just being thrusted into this company. And I feel like take it masculine or feminine energy. This person is trying to, develop. They want experience. So it's like, teach me the ropes. Don't just throw me into the field, but teach me with experiences all the things that I can contribute to this company, and allow me to learn those things naturally before you just throw me out there and just feed me to the wolves. So we do have the sign of Leo at the bottom of the deck. So this person could be in regards to the sign of Leo, but I'm also seeing it very much spiritually. Sometimes we get wrapped up in our spiritual journeys and we look at people and we want to be farther ahead or we want to be just like that person. Spirit is allowing us to know that you definitely have to take your time when it comes to the spiritual journey. You have to allow yourself to experience things. That's the whole point of the journey to begin with. Even in tarot, it's the fool's journey. So I feel like sometimes, people feel like they want to be more, how would I say it, ahead of the game, or they would like to be further in life or in their spiritual journey than they are. But spirit is definitely letting you know. Hold on, let me take a sip, Rosettes. Get a little parched from time to time. But spirit is definitely letting you know that take your time. Take your time with this process. You don't have to rush anything. You can allow yourself to grow and experience this life. So definitely that's three different storylines, but I'm getting strong energies for all three. So spirit, let's see what's going on for the sign of Virgo. Sign of Virgo. Oh, right on top of mine. So we have the Four of Swords as well as the Four of Cups. Definitely exactly what we're talking about, and I'm going to give you the visual of these cards as well. So we have the Four of Swords. This is time to rest, meditation. In regards to this depiction, though, I definitely feel like the lady who was being chased by the man or is being loved by the man, it just feels like when she goes to sleep at night, she's really, really dwelling over the decisions and whether to keep pursuing or whether this is just too much for her. I feel as though with the Four of Swords, it's all about rest and meditation, but I really think that you're very much in your mind right now about moving forward and the steps that you want to take, and whether or not this is something that you actually want to pursue. We also have the Four of Cups here. I really feel like you're in a state where you don't really want to be bothered. You want to rise and ascend, and you want to do that on your own journey. And again, Spirit is allowing you to know that even though with the Four of Cups, sitting there, you have your child is there. Like I said, you have love, you have support, you even have an offer. And right now, you just feel like, I don't want to be swayed by anybody. I want my thoughts to be mine. I want my movements to be of my own. And I just want to be me. So with the Four of Swords coming out, as well as the Four of Cups, the number 44 could be very significant to you. But I feel like you're very much in a standstill. You're in a standstill when it comes to your mind, as well as when it comes to love. You're just not really budging right now when it comes to anyone. The definitely take your time with me. That is definitely what I'm hearing from her. Like, I have my cups here. You might be offering a cup, but I don't feel like moving right now. I don't feel like jumping the gun. Like, I really want to be in my resting zone. I really want to take back and really, reevaluate. Like I said, always the sign of reevaluation. Maybe, some of the best overthinkers. But it's causing you not to want to really move, and you're in a standstill where, Spirit is just telling you not to allow anyone to kind of force you to take a shift right now, or force you to move in a direction that you don't want to. Let's get overall energy, Spirit. Overall energy. Yes, so we have the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles for me is like the wish fulfillment card. It's like letting me know that my manifestations are arising and coming. For me, this Virgo and this Nine of Pentacles, look, she has came so far. Like literally, she has a whole abundance, a whole garden. She has carrots that she is growing. She has vinery. Do you know how long and how much dedication it must have taken for her to grow this beautiful and magnificent, theatrical garden that she has here? Like literally, we see all the things in the aftermath of our transformation, but we never get to see what it looks like, with the garden just bare, when she's actually planting the seeds, when she's actually planting the soil, when she has to water, when she has to nurture, when she has to give it nutrients, when she has to make sure there's enough sun, and sunlight and intake. Like that's that's the definition. That's the definition of take your time with me. It took some time to get these attributes. It took some time to get her garden to come into a full bloom. But this is where you are at. You're definitely in your season, and things are coming into fruition for you. But it took some time. It took some planting. It took some growing. It took some harvesting to get there. But you're definitely on your way. So Spirit is just allowing you to know not to be swayed by any person in particular or anything in particular. Take your time, nurture the situation, add love to the situation. Do not be swayed. And in soon time and in due time, you will have your harvest. You will have everything that you chose to manifest. You will have the greatness that you've chose to put in the work for. And I think that is beautiful. Any obstacles, Spirit? Any obstacles? So we have two cards to come out here. We're going to take those two. Wow. Literally, you have the High Priestess to come out in reverse. Not the High Priestess, the Hierophant to come out in reverse, excuse me. And then we have the High Priestess upright. So for me right now, Virgos, some of you are really taking a non-modern approach or a non-religious approach to a certain situation. When I see the Hierophant, to me the Hierophant is all about the unspoken truths So for me, I feel like somebody is derailing and somebody is taking a different path that was set out. But in that, you are listening to your intuition. You have the high priestess here, all knowing and all deciding. She's very much the intuition, the gut, the spiritual gut. I feel as though when it comes down to decision and decision making, someone is definitely moving from a modern state of way of doing things, maybe in religion, maybe when it comes to your family, maybe when it comes to just generational things that you guys have been repeating. Someone is moving away from that and they're using their intuition to guide them. They're using their gut to steer the way. They're not taking the words and the riddles of anybody who's just maybe a elder or someone who's older. They're truly listening to their spirit guides. They're truly listening to that inner voice that is telling them that it's all right, that it's time. Six of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Definitely a time for a harvest, a time for happiness. It is a time to patch up all the things that we have from our past and past traumas and to really live in our present. But what Spirit is allowing you to know is that you can take your time with this situation. There is no real rush, date, or time of when you will ascend. And when it comes to ascending, we want to keep ascending. Just like the phoenix has rose from the ashes, we want to keep rising and keep ascending. So we just want you Virgos to know that, take your time. Do not be rushed or swayed by any person in particular or any particular group, religion, or background that we might have. Allow ourselves to grow, allow ourselves to plant those seeds, plant those harvests, and allow the season to grow and give us the favor back. But let me step and drink my little. But that's what I have for you, Virgos. Again, it's your girl, Phoenix Rose, and I'll be back with another video. Thank you.